the bronze medal match for 3-0 60+ mixed here at Nationals 2023. Zero, 0-1. Oh, nice pickup off the feet. And foot fault called on the gentleman in green on the far side. One 0-1. And falls just out. 1-0-2. Two 0-2. Zero 2-1. Oh, great shot. Dropping that just over the net. Great shot. Zero 2-2. Oh, fantastic drive right down the middle. Not a tremendous amount of power, but just enough to make that tough to grab, to have response time enough to grab it. Great placement. 1-2-2. Two, 2-1. Oh, and that falls just long after I think the far side team, not quite sure who was going to take it, and they looked at each other and got lucky that it dropped out. Two, 2-2. Two, 2-1. Two, 2-2. And the winner of this advances to gold. So it's a big game here at the end of the day. This is the losers bracket final, you might call it. Whichever team loses this is done. And the winner goes on to play for gold. Two, 3-1. Oh. And a swing and a miss, and it looked like that gentleman on the far side came very close to falling down. Luckily, he did not. Ooh, that stays in. Good finish.
Thank you. Long day.
4-3-2 now. Okay, so some confusion here over the score. Or positioning. Okay, so this was a recent rule change regarding positioning and correct server and receiver. In the middle of 2023, the rule was changed so that it is no longer a fault if you are in the incorrect positions. So if you're the incorrect receiver or incorrect server, it's no longer a fault. You just correct it whenever possible, and the ref can point it out to you before the pointing begins. Whereas in the past, the ref would not have pointed out and said, hey, you're in the wrong position. The ref would have just let the point play and then called you for incorrect position. So that's a very recent rule change. Good point there. I think the idea is that it allows you're not losing points for things unrelated to skill. And helps the game move along a little quicker because you're no longer wondering if you were in the correct positions. You just keep playing. That falls wide. Four-4-1. Nice finish. 4-4-2. Ooh, good hands. Right idea by the near side gentleman here to slide across that kitchen line, take that ball forehand, but the lady across from him just very good work, quick hands, ready to defend that ball, and ultimately won them the point, and they get the ball. All tied up here at 4-4-1. Nice return, push the gentleman back, and he puts the drop into the net, 4-4-2. Thought he saw an opportunity there to attack, and I think it was just a bit too low or needed just a little bit more of a roll. 4-4-1. Good serve, that stays in. 5-4-1. Oh, wow, good. And near side's team saying that ball touched the lady across the net, and she and her partner saying it did not, so the call stands as out. 5-4-2. They'll reserve that. Wow, big gust of wind right here. Despite the heavy wind, these teams both lobbing into the wind and doing great. 6-4-2. Four, 6-1. Five, 6-1. Six, 6-1. Nice, smart shot. Great shot there, just nice and easy. Drop that over the net. Six, 6-2. Oh, trying the harsh angle there and didn't quite make it over. All tied up 6-6-1. Good eye, letting that one fly. 6-6-2. Or sorry, 7-6-1. Seven, 6-2. That falls long. 8-6-2. Oh, and middle confusion there. Lady with the forehand was wanting to take that ball, and the gentleman coming over, he was also grabbing it forehand, but needed her to kind of move out of the way, but she felt she had a pretty good shot on it. Oh, borderline could have called the near side lady here for a foot fault on that shot. She took the ball out of the air and then took a couple steps. Definitely momentum, I believe, took her into the kitchen, but ref does not call it. It gets tricky to call that when it comes to what's considered momentum.
Can we get turned off to the women's restroom, please? Turn it off to the women's restroom.
Nine, 6-1. Serve right on the line, which is good. 10-6-1. And that stays in. And here we go to game 2. Okay, so a little confusion here at the beginning of game 2. But it's been a very, very long day for these players who are getting to the medal matches. They've been playing for hours and hours. I don't know what time this specific bracket started, but based on what's been happening the last few days here at Nationals, most of the brackets have been taking about 12 hours to wrap up, so it has certainly been many hours of playing. Oh, nice shot, keeping that in. Good shots. Wow, really nice point there. Zero, 0-1. Not a bad idea on that drive. It's pretty close, just wide though. 0-0-2. One, 0-2. Two, 0-2. Now 0-2-1. Oh, and that stays in. It looked like it was going to fly long. That was even lobbed into the wind with the wind behind it, and it still stays within the baseline. 1-2-1. And there's another one, and that also stays in. Wow, fantastic lob. And that goes out. Woo, there's a big gust of wind right there. You can see the flags waving there in the background. 1-2-2. Two, 1-1. Two, 1-2. Oh, wow, great grab. Oh, fantastic work. Nice job by her. Also nice job of not touching the net. If you touch the net, it's an automatic fault, so you gotta keep your paddle away from the net, which is difficult to do sometimes when the ball's that close to the net. Good work. 3-1-2. One, 3-1. And called for a push off, so you cannot push off to take an overhead. That happens somewhat frequently. I think players are all aware that you can't be in the kitchen or on the kitchen line, but it's really easy to, when you're going back for an overhead, to push off that kitchen line. That's exactly why a ref is here, to keep an eye on those foot faults like that obviously in rec play would certainly go unnoticed. A lot of players, when they show up to a tournament, are frequently called on foot faults because they are doing it in rec play, but there's nobody watching their feet, and all the players on the court are focused on the game.
Time in.
4-3-2. 5-3-2. Nice point. 3-5-1. Ooh, right idea there, trying to cross that shot, keep it close to the net, but didn't quite have enough power to make it over the net. 4-5-1.
4-5-1.
It's 5-5-1.
Thank you.
5-5-1.
nice shot, just out of reach. Good drive. Six, 5-1. Far side team collided in the middle. I'm not sure actually who hit the ball, but took all the power off the ball and it falls just over the net. Near side team has no chance to get that. 6-5-2. Oh, that flubbed on the edge of her paddle. Definitely not where she was wanting to hit that. Gotta look like it hit the rim. 5-6-1. Confusion on the score, checking with the ref a couple different times. The gentleman on the far side thought they had a different score. Wow, really nice point here. Oh, that's a great shot. Wow, fantastic point. Good finishing overhead there. Six, 6-1. Good. Nice drop, a good pickup. Wow, that stays in. Good shot. Good point. Great shots. Six, 6-2. Ooh, good grab. That's why it pays to hog the middle when you're in a position like that. You've got the forehand, you've got all the advantage on your side. If you can possibly reach that ball, you want to take it out of the air just like that. It surprises the other side. 6-6-1. Ooh, just short. 6-6-2. Ooh, she called that out. So the lady here on the near side called that one dink out. I think it was definitely in. And the far side team asks for the ref's opinion and he overturns the call. So it is a side out. Six, 6-1. It falls long. Six, 6-2. And 6-6-1. And 6-6-2. Stays tied, 6-6-1.
6-6-1.
7-6-1. 7-6-2. 6-7-1. 7-7-1. Really nice matchup between these two teams. Really tight scores, which is always great to see. Great competition. 7-7-1. 7-7-1. Nice grab backhand here by the gentleman, but couldn't keep the ball down quite well enough, and guy on the far side was able to get a good overhead home on it. Seven, 7-2. And she ends up dropping her paddle on the far side. Not sure how that happened. I think it's just a sweaty hand. Slippery grip, it looks like. She's wiping it off.
Timeout server. 8-7-2. 1 minute.
8-7-2 timeout.
8-7-2.
Some interesting timeout there with the serving team calling timeout at 8-7-2. Generally not what happens, but sometimes you just want a little break. Good hands battle there. Seven, 8-1. And back to tied up, 8-8-1. And just a reminder to win. Oh, really nice overhead there, putting that way out of reach. A win by the far team will advance them to gold, the gold medal match. And the near side team will be done. Or sorry, we'll win bronze. Also done, but we'll at least get a medal out of it. But a win by the near side team here in game 2 will take this to a game 3. Ooh, gentleman on the far side reaching over to grab that ball, and his partner was definitely expecting to take it. And they exchanged a quick word at the end. I think both acknowledging what happened there. At 8-1. Eight, 8-2. And hits the net and falls wide. 9-8-2. That overhead goes well out the back. 10-8-2 timeout. All right, this is game point for the near side team to take this to game 3. Good drop. Oh, and there it is. 11-8. And here we go with game 3. And here's game 3. 1-0-2. Zero, 1-1. Ooh, she had a great drive and then got what she was looking for in the pop-up and then puts it in the net. Great setup to herself, though. 0-1-2. Wow, great point. Really nice dink battle there. It's probably the longest dink battle we've seen in this whole match. One, 1, 2. Wow. Wow. Those are great drops. Oh, fantastic point there. Gentleman here on the near side had a couple fantastic drops. The short hop right at his ball coming in right at his feet. Two, 1-2. One, 2-1. That stays in. Nice drive. 2-2-1. Two, 2-2. Ball stays in. Two, two, two. Two, two, one. Ooh, big overhead. She just didn't quite get on top of it enough. Had the opportunity there. 3, 2, 1. Oh, wow. She's able to get that ball back over. Oh, my. Oh, wow. Fantastic shots there. Nice work. 4, 2, 1.
Timeout, receivers. 5, 2, 1.
5, 2, 1. Timeout.
5, 2, 1. Wait.
6, 2, 1.
Timeout. Change ends. 6, 2, 1.
And they'll switch ends here. 6, 2, 1.
6, 2, 1.
6, 2, 1 after the end switch.
Second serve.
6, 2, 2.
6, 2, 2.
Oh, wow, great grab. Pulling out wide. Good job by her. That's always the worst on those overheads when you just got to force yourself to take an extra second, and I know that's really tough because I've done it many times myself. But take just a second and get on top of that ball. Make sure you get enough power to
6, 1.
keep it in the court. 2, 6, 1. Easier said than done. 2, 6, 2. 3, 6, 2. 4, 6, 2.
4, 6, 2.
Ooh, really close. Good effort there on that final shot. Nice work by the far side team. 6, 4, 1.
6, 4, 1. Football, left foot. Wait.
Foot fault called on the lady here in white.
Right.
8-4-1 now. Near side team here is debating whether to use their final timeout, and they are going to use their final timeout. 8-4.
8-4-1. Time in. 8-4-1. Wait.
And a little miscommunication there. The lady was calling to take it, but she couldn't get a shot on it
9-4-1.
due to her partner being in the way. And then I think he heard her calling it, and so he did not attempt to hit the ball himself.
Take a serve.
Nice grab by the gentleman here in green, taking that backhand.
Nine,
9-4-2. 4-9-1.
four, nine, one. Wait.
5-9-1.
5-9-1.
Ooh, nice drop. She reached in and tried to grab it, but couldn't quite get it. Might have been helped a little bit by the wind. The wind pushing towards us, pushing that ball toward the net, just out of her reach.
6-9-1. Got it. Out. Wait. Thank you. Receiver. 7-9-1.
7-9-1 after a timeout called by the far side team. Ooh, that ball catching the rim. Definitely not going where he was intending for it to go.
Eight, nine, one.
8-9-1. Oh wow, fantastic lob, dropping that in the corner, but a good drop.
Got it. Wait.
Really nice point there. Great work by everybody.
9-9-1.
9-9-1. Oh, big bet pays off there as the gentleman in green slides across the court to take that forehand, leaving his side of the court open. But it pays off, and they win the point. Another great point.
10-9-1.
10-9-1. This is game and match point. And that's it, 11-9. They're going to gold, and the far side team gets bronze. Congratulations to them. Great work by both sides. Really nice matchup here. Fantastic job.